Your story has power. Welcome to the conversation. It's time to speak your truth, tribe. This is Don't Shut Me Up, the podcast where we, Munday and L.I.F.E, are here to amplify our voices and yours.
I'm L.I.F.E, your certified life coach, nonprofit leader, and your girl survived cancer. I'm here to help you crack your voice.
And I'm Munday, your subject matter expert on stopping the silence of personal growth, social justice, or just helping you share your story.
So join us on Don't Shut Me Up for bold, inspiring conversations that will make you laugh, cry, but most importantly, you will feel seen and heard.
All right, Loud and Clear Collective, we're excited to speak with you. So join the movement because silence is not an option. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Don't Shut Me Up. I'm Munday.
It's your girl L.I.F.E.
And we are back at it again to amplify our voices and yours. You guys, of course, you know we always like to shout out in the beginning.
Yes.
So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and shout out Idea to Launch. And also Natalie Zeta.
What it do?
Absolutely. And this time, you guys, we have had the opportunity to read your comments. Oh my gosh, I want to cry.
I understand.
Yes, I want to cry. You guys have made us feel like this is a safe space for us to express ourselves and be able to share our stories. And with that, we want to say that we are very, very grateful to have a platform to be able to share our stories with you, and hoping that you will continue to share how our stories touched your lives and that it will give you hope. So I got to go ahead and give a shout out to some personal people, friend.
Yes.
Barbara. Friend, your messages touched us so much. Yeah. Going through certain situations, we know that it's hard to have a support team, or it's not hard. I guess it is kind of hard, you know.
Yeah.
But having a support team is very important.
It is.
And so we're here to support you just like you're here to support us. So if you have any questions or topics, please feel free to let us know. But thank you so much for your kind words. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Friend, you got anybody?
Truth Tribe. Just the Truth Tribe. You guys have really showed up in the energy of supporting and liking what we are doing. Mm-hmm. This is tough because Fran and I were like, oh my gosh. Did I? It's challenging to be able to speak our truth and crack our voice. And it's our personal stories, you know, and we want to just uplift and motivate and encourage all of our Truth Tribe listeners to evaluate and assess your ecosystem.
Yeah.
Do you have a space to be vulnerable the way Fran and I are being vulnerable, right? And if this is your space, we invite you in. Come on in.
Yes.
Come on
in the room. Come on in the room.
Come on.
You better hit that. You better hit.
Come on in the room.
Come on.
Truth Tribe. Family, friends. I mean, it's so many to name, but we're just going to group you. Family and friends. You guys know who you are. Continue to keep supporting us.
Yeah.
This is challenging for us, but it's liberating.
Yes, very much so.
Shout out to
Truth Tribe. Stay bold.
And speak up.
Yes. So, L.I.F.E.
Monday. You look cute.
You look cute.
You guys like our outfits? You like them? Man, what you talking about? Where's Waldo up in this? Here I am. So many things going on, but here I am.
Yes, there's so many things. I love that. I love that.
Clock it.
Yes. So, Life, what are we talking about today?
Where's Waldo?
Okay.
Is Waldo lost in a relationship? Is Waldo lost in society? Where's Waldo?
Where is Waldo? You guys, I don't know about you. I mentioned once before, I didn't know who I was. And that's just not in my relationship. I had to find out who I was in society too. I had to find out where Waldo. Where?
You had the costume on and everything. Showing up to work, showing up at home. In the red and white.
Here with the noobs now.
We
right.
Wait a minute, time out.
That red and white.
I'm so sorry. I digress.
That's
because
okay,
I looked at Friend and saw the red and white.
It looked like a cane.
And that's what popped up in my head.
That's okay, Friend.
I'm done. I saw it.
No, Friend, you saw it. You had to say it. And here we are. Looking like a cavalcade. Girl, Friend, I think you threw bows too.
I think I did. Look, let me tell you guys something. And we have the right, okay, because we're a part of the Divine Nine.
Yes.
Okay, so don't come for us.
Lesson we send.
Okay?
Because this going on something
right here, throw it up. Okay?
Okay.
So we love you guys. We love all of our Greek brothers and sisters. We're just, playing around.
Because women of the Kappas, they will come for you.
They come for you now. Look, we was it popped up in my mind because it be on TikTok all the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we just playing. We are part of the Divine Nine. We can play like that.
That's
okay,
right.
Let's get into it.
Absolutely. Yes. So you guys know, I mentioned once before that, I was lost. I didn't know who I was. And sometimes we can get lost in our relationships. Sometimes we can get lost in our jobs. Yeah. Just being and not fully understanding who we are, being aware of who we are.
Absolutely, friend. So synchronicity.
I know, I love it.
Friend, yes. Talk about your Where's Waldo moment. Whether that's relationship, society, when did it happen?
So I can start with talking about a career I had. There was a career I had where I was very, very new to this role.
Okay. And
I remember having to learn the jargon at the job. And I was very unfamiliar with it. Yeah, I'm going to be very transparent with this one.
Do it.
You better do it.
Do it.
Hey. So you guys, in this role, I was told basically I had to drink the Kool-Aid. I had to, this is how we operate here. Don't come in here with your blackisms. Come over here and do like we say do. Okay? Or it's going to be consequences.
Don't act like that doesn't happen.
Yes, it does. Don't come over here with your blackisms. Because y'all know we real good for code switching. So, we know how to get in there and code switch. And so, okay, yeah, here I am. I'm all I can be in the army of this organization. What you need me to do, boss? I'm here. Bowser. Yeah, I got this. What's up? What you need me to do? What? So what's your mission? What's your vision? I'm a part of your mission, your vision. Yes, ma'am.
That code of conduct.
That's
on the wall. When you walk in HR, wherever you are,
it's right there.
There's the code of conduct to tell you how to be, how to exist, how to act, how to talk, how to whatever. Mm-hmm. It's there.
It's there. It's right there. And that's who you need to be while you up in here. What?
10 toes down.
10 toes down. Like, don't you come in here being yourself. You come in here being who we want you to be. And so we get so engulfed in our careers. In this particular career, you guys, I struggle with it because I am a free spirit.
Yes.
That conforming to those norms of that organization, it wasn't necessarily the vision or the mission. I love their mission. I love their vision. But the way that they operated, it just didn't resonate with me. Right. I'm black. I'm a black woman. So conforming to that system was very, very difficult for me. And so I struggled the entire time working at that organization. I was still helping the organization and I was helping them thrive, but I was helping them thrive in my way. So I was trying to show up in this career up until I got scheduled for a meeting.
What happened in that meeting?
Hey, yeah, Munday, we appreciate you for what you do. You're just amazing. I'm like, I know. Like
that 5-to-1 ratio, that coaching is 5-to-1.
Yeah, you're doing great. One. Your work's done great on time. You're a good team player. You're there for your coworkers. But have you thought about scaling it back a little bit?
Oh, there's that one.
Oh, okay. Scaling back. Like, well, what do you mean? Well, you show up so jovial. You're so happy, Can you tone that joy back?
Some of the coworkers,
some of the your peers,
some
of your peers have been saying that basically you're too damn happy.
What did Drewski say? Don't you get
him out? Get him out of here! He's too happy. Out of here! He's too happy.
You come up in here happy
like that. So I began to conform to everything that they wanted me to be. I was very confused. I didn't know whether to smile. I didn't know how to be me. And they associate, just because you're smiling or you're enjoying your job, like you cannot have fun. You cannot have fun at work. You can't. And for me, I need to have some form of euphoria at work, or else I'm not going to want to be there. In that, my progress began to decline because I'm trying to fit. I'm a round peg trying to fit into a square. So then chaos comes because I'm not performing well. When you're not performing well, it does something for your confidence, and then you just start sinking. And so I started getting lost in the organization. I got lost in the organization so far to the point where I wasn't serving like I could, like I know I could be.
Very robotic.
Very robotic. Hi, it's Monday. Cool. Yeah, let's get in here, get it done, let's go. And so in that conforming, I lost completely who I was at work. I could not have fun. Fun? What?
Fun.
Be
fun
myself?
Police. Big fun. All she want to do is have
big fun, Vanessa. So, that's how I turned into, Waldo. I was, nervous, that my anxiety was all over the place. Mm-hmm. So that's where all my little trauma start coming in. So I lost myself in that job.
You can lose yourself in the workplace. You guys know you can relate.
Yeah.
You got a story for us. I know you do. I mean, we all go through it. Mm-hmm. I mean, where is Waldo? It's so many people around Waldo. It's so many things happening. There's rules and, like you said, the mission statement, the vision, the objectives.
Goals. You've got to meet your goals.
Right.
And,
And then here comes, you need to get this certification, or you need to, continue your education here so you can have this on your name, so you can move up the ladder and here, this, there. I'm lost.
I'm so stinking lost. I'm lost in this job. The process, it's very crazy to me. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. As an entrepreneur, working for yourself is just totally different from working from someone else.
Yeah.
But society tries to conform you to their norms too, I know.
Oh, yeah. I know what that looks like. Yeah. You try to come into the business and tell me how it should operate. And if it doesn't operate the way you want it to operate, now this is me speaking as a business owner.
Yes, come on.
Then it's full of chaos. It's chaotic.
It's very, friend.
That's what they say to me.
Yeah.
I hate that word. I just want you guys to know. That's a trigger word for me is.
I want you to know.
Yeah, I hate that word. Chaos and chaotic. Oh, it's a little chaotic. I'm not conforming to this corporate way. I've built this from scratch. Okay. I appreciate you even sharing that because people will be so quick to jump into the relationship part, which that's a huge part of getting lost. And where's Waldo? And, but no one really talks about that. Where's Waldo at work?
Nobody ever talks about being lost in society.
Yep. Being lost in society, especially, you know what?
Keep it real.
Don't shut my mouth. Shout out to one of my friends who said, don't shut my mouth up. Being lost in society.
Yes.
Especially when you are living in an area that is predominantly white. Mm-hmm. Things are shifting here.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Shifting a lot.
Yes.
More diversity coming into the area, but people that have lived here, over 13 years have lived here all their lives, you can attest to this story of it was predominantly white and it was just a sprinkle of black and brown, right? Even though we're moving into this space of diversity and feeling as though we belong, it's still hard. We still get lost.
Yeah. Who are we here?
Right. Who are we here? And that's really challenging, especially for me, because I want to speak my truth.
Yes.
Being a business owner here in Northwest Arkansas, I've been wearing this uniform since I moved here. And I've been fighting so desperately and so hard to remove this uniform. Okay, this uniform. This red and white Waldo uniform, And when you try to create that space to speak freely and bring truth to certain rooms, people make you feel as here she go again. And they won't invite you back, or they'll do something to not bring you back to that table. And so then you start looking at yourself like, well, let me shut up. Let me be quiet. But I don't want to lose you can seriously lose your identity.
In your career. Whatever you choose as your profession, it's easy to get caught up in it. Yeah. You become your job. If you think about it, you don't really think about living life until you retire. So it's like that literally is your identity. Yeah. You're identified by the role you hold.
It is true. And this is what I see here. But I also saw this in DC too. Okay. You're out, you're mingling, you're having fun after 5, right? A lot of young professionals. And this is what I get. So what's your name? Oh, I work at the Pentagon. You're naming all of your qualifications, right?
Right, you name it.
I didn't ask you where you work. I just asked you what your name was, right? So that happened a lot in that area.
What's your name?
Oh, I work at the Pentagon. I work at the White House.
My name is Pentagon.
Right. Then moving here, same. So what's your name? Oh, I work at Walmart. I work for, one of the corporations. I mean, and some people still wear their badge after you clocked out. And you got that badge on. You just want to... You're lost in your mind. You just want us to know who you are, where you work, okay? Like, no, I really want to know you. So anyone that comes in contact with Life and Munday, I really just want to know you.
We want to know who you are.
I'll get to the place where I'm going to ask you what you do for a living. But what I've noticed is if I ask you, you're going to tell me where you work.
Friend, I'm sorry. Friend, so you guys, I always have on a headset.
Friend was about to go into the club one night with the headset on. I said, friend, take that headset off. Girl, I'm sorry for God. Literally.
I ain't left work yet. What you said is so real because... Hi, it's me.
There's Waldo. There she is. There's the Waldo.
She's a good girl. A good girl. She's so cute. Waldo. Girl.
Fran said, it's me. I'm not even going to lie.
I have been known to keep on my job because that's all I do. Work. You ask me, girl, what you do at work?
Right.
What the fuck?
At work.
This is my identity.
It's so easy to get caught up in it, for real. We're here to enlighten you. And we're here to call it out that, yes, we are guilty of becoming that where's Waldo within our workspace, right? But remember, find you. I don't want to conform. I don't. And I've heard so much from so many people on, well, life, you're a little too bold. You got a relationship build here. You got to understand the culture. That's I've
the
heard
culture. That's
so
what it is. The culture.
Much. You have to understand how to maneuver in the culture. You have to, listen a little bit more. So now I'm this human that I become of wanting to be free and speak my truth and be this audacious individual. Now I'm like, okay, well, if I want to succeed here, if I want to get funding and, compete with all the other nonprofits, okay. So I found myself doing that.
Right. You got to be.
Right.
All that you can be.
Find your future.
Find your wife. You got to be all you can be. A friend, when you were talking, all I thought about was you shrinking. As you're trying to elevate, they're like, no.
No, you got to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this.
Smaller.
Right?
The sunken place.
Right. Be careful on how you dress.
Yep.
Be careful on the pictures that you take. And what you put on your social media page, right? All of these things were playing in my mind of, okay, I want my company to succeed. What do I need to do? But then I found myself drowning in an unfamiliar place. I don't know myself. That's not what I set out to do. I told the universe, never again will somebody else tell me when to feed my daughter. Okay? I'm going to show up the way I want to, how I want to dress. I want to speak my truth. If you said something that is offensive, if you said something that's disrespectful, then I want to call you out. How else are you going to learn not to do that, right? If I don't speak my truth and just be my true, authentic self. I have spent over 14 years trying to find the true life. Growing up, I'm the youngest. It's just my sister and I. Shout out to Keisha.
Shout out, Keisha.
Yes. And it was everything Keisha did, I did it. In high school, whatever she did, I was following in her footsteps. When she graduated, she went to college. I went to the same college. We were in the band together. She was on the flag line. I was a dancer, right? She got on the golf team. Here come life. I'm on the golf team. Right? Then right. Everything, right? So it's Keisha's little sister. No one called me by my name. That's Keisha's little sister, And then I messed around, got in a relationship in college. Everybody knew him, right? Because he was from that area. And it was, that's such and such girl.
Yeah. And that becomes our identity.
Right.
No, you're right.
That's that's like then I'm a dancer in the band and we're known as the Golden Girls and they call you the GGs. Oh, that's such and such girl. Oh, that's the GG.
Uh-huh.
What? Y'all don't know my name? I had no name, no identity. I'm always in the light of someone else. And so I graduated college. My sister graduated college before me. Guess what? I end up going into the same career. Living in the same area, working in the same company, right? And same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for my big sister because she paved the way.
Yeah.
Her courage is what got us to where we are, right? She had to test it first as the big sibling.
Yeah.
You got to test it first, right? Then the little sibling comes along. And so now, okay, we're doing the same thing until this is where the universe said, I'm about to intervene in. So she gets called back to Arkansas to work for the home office, right? And I remember my daddy said, he called me on the phone, so when you coming back? When you coming? I said, I'm not. I'm not coming back.
I ain't coming back over there.
I'm not Keisha. I'm not coming back.
Right.
And I think that was the moment that it was like, okay, we're off to see the identity.
The wonderful identity of me.
Right. So that's when it happened. And then, I end up moving to Maryland, and no one knew me, and I had to find my identity. My soul was stretched from east to west to find my identity. And who are you? Where's your voice? What sound do you like? Do you know the sound of your voice, the tone? How do you want to project? How do you just want to be? How do you want to show up in the room?
Yeah.
So you don't get lost. And I've been working on it for a very long time. And then I just, got here in this place, and I'm like, dang, feels like I'm doing it again.
I think it's a lesson for all of us. I don't even think we're aware of how lost we get.
Right.
In our jobs, in our relationships, in our family, literally just moseying along.
It's true. And it happens a lot too when you are with a company for so long.
Yep.
And then they hit you with, your services are no longer needed.
Baby, come on. Right. Thank you for your services. Shout out to Shani O'Neal.
And that's the journey. Now it's like,
what do I do?
Whoa, I don't know who I am. And you get angry because people around you, they know who they are. You're like, who am I? Sometimes you will go into a state of depression.
Absolutely.
Because you are like, my identity was wrapped up in the relationship, the company, whatever it is, you were wrapped up in it and you couldn't find yourself. And now it's taken away from you. It's stripped from you. How do you rebuild? Hey, I found myself. Here I am.
Yeah.
All this crap.
All this stuff here. And let me get somewhere and try to figure out who I am, where I am. I also want to touch on that imposter syndrome really quick, because that is really, Fran, I don't know about you, but working in an environment where you have to try and understand the culture and you're lost in the culture, and then someone's constantly telling you that you're not doing something right, that your performance is not up to par, it can make you feel like, well, dang, do I really know what I'm doing? Am I really in the right position? Do I really deserve that degree? I've got these people telling me who I am instead of me owning who I actually am.
Say it again.
Yeah, owning who I actually am. We're allowing these people to tell us who we are instead of just owning that, hey, I'm confident in knowing that I went to school for this, or I'm confident in knowing that I know that this is my path and purpose for me. Just, we get so caught up in what other people think that we won't progress, and we get stuck. We get stuck in that job. We get stuck in that relationship. We get stuck in feeling inadequate in our jobs. And so what can we do to get out of that mindset? Because we're lost. We are just lost.
Yeah.
It's
true.
Isn't that true,
when
friend?
you don't have a system in place.
Yeah.
You quickly rely on the default system. They give no F's about you.
F's. Girl, I'll say that again. The what?
Default.
The default system. That's a fact. Well, shoot, let me just go on back. Let me go on back over here. Yeah.
Instead of us cultivating our system, that system is always waiting for you.
It's always there. Okay? Yeah. What you mean?
You know, always like, hey, like the rabbit
hole.
The rabbit hole.
The system is the rabbit hole. The system. That's the system. Is the rabbit hole,
right.
And it's because we feel like it's safe.
Yes.
It's it's comfortable and it's safe, and you know, even though I know I'm not going to earn my worth ever, I'm never going to get my worth, really. I mean, you know, even the bonuses and things like that, and then, you know, I'm showing up every day because I know I need to survive.
Yeah.
And can I say this?
You can go. Yeah.
It's just like I'm getting ready to veer off, y'all. Just come with me, because I gotta follow us, walk with us.
We found ourselves, okay?
Yes. So, you know, you show up every day as someone else for someone else's job. You are lost every day in the system of someone else's career. Why don't you show up every day for yourself? Why don't you show up every day? Like if you see an investment and you know that that's your passion, like Life over here with her own business. If you are going to do that every day for somebody else, why aren't you showing up for yourself in that way?
Yeah. That's a question I need you to ask yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's calling is not to be a minister.
Right. That's real talk.
Everybody's calling is not to be a minister. Everybody's calling is not to sell hair. Everybody's calling is not. I'm just saying, but those of y'all that's doing it, y'all doing it. But that's not everybody's calling. So you know that if you
Don't shut me up.
Don't shut my mouth.
Don't shut my mouth up.
So if you know that if you know you cannot do hair, don't talk yourself into being a genius at doing hair. If you don't know what you're doing, that might not be the right route for you.
Yeah, because I can go down this rabbit hole about this hair now.
If you don't know what you're doing, fall back.
Fall back.
Soldier. Fall back, soldier. That is not your realm. And it's okay because and a lot of times we see things in other people. We think it's us. We think, okay, well, she over there I see you over there being a nail tech.
Where's Waldo?
She over there being a nail tech, making them nail beds real, either thin or heavy. Putting that powder on there. You know you done put too much powder. I'm sorry, friend. You know you done put too much powder. Maybe you're not supposed to be a nail tech. You know?
Find yourself.
Find you.
You know what? Waldo gets lost in the crowd.
Yes,
right?
Waldo does.
We all know that picture.
Yes.
It's so much going on. Much going on. You got to have the confidence and the courage to say, damn it, here I am. This ain't for me.
Look, I done tried slicking them edges down.
I'm over here. It's so much going on right now. I'm over here.
Marco.
Polo. We telling you guys, seriously, you got to, you sometimes you got to find yourself.
Y'all, I'm just saying, you know, some things are not for you. I have played Waldo in some situations. I know I don't know nothing about no car. You know, I can sit at a basketball game. I love the Lakers. You know, I can follow the Lakers, but I don't know nothing about football. So I don't need to be trying to be all I can be for you in a relationship, trying to act like I know what they doing on the screen. Y'all done set up with some dude or some female that you like, and then turn straight into what you think they like, and you don't know nothing.
I've seen it.
Yes.
We'll go and study the plays. I have seen it.
Yes.
Before you go to a football party or whatever, you preparing, you getting ready.
Who playing the Dallas Cowboys?
So
you go find
you
out.
lost. It's a relationship. Where's Waldo in the relationship?
Yes. Now let's get into that. You guys,
It's a lot to unpack when we talk about where's Waldo in a relationship. No matter who you are, no matter what walk of life you come from, somewhere you have conformed and you have forgotten your identity. You lost your voice.
Yes.
You have shriveled into nothing. Because there's a lot of manipulators.
Yes.
A lot of narcissistic people.
Yes.
They're subject matter experts hiding you.
In your true identity. It's not just men. Ladies, y'all finna hate me, but I gotta speak.
They're not going to hate you Monday because I got your back. Speak your truth.
You guys, ladies, we can be very manipulative as well.
Yeah.
You know, follow me here. You know you like that man. I don't care how much you acting like you don't like him.
Yes.
Let me just show him that I'm not interested. But I love him, and I just met him 5 seconds ago.
That's true.
I love him though. And I just and so the manipulation starts there.
Yeah.
Because you really do like him, and all you had to do is tell him right up front, hey, I really like you. Like, what's up?
Right.
You know?
Can we get to that place in life where we're like, I like you.
I like you.
Wherever it lands, it lands. But
And
we're
it's all good.
so afraid of what the response will be, or the reaction. Let me say reaction.
What the reaction will be.
We're so afraid of that. So where's Waldo when it pertains to you dating someone, or you're in a relationship, and you like this
You like
person,
him.
okay? I may be speaking about me.
Girl, you showing up talking about me. If
I
nothing else,
about myself. So you like this person, and you know, everything about what they do is not in alignment.
come on, life.
With how you view relationships, but conditionally, you like it's a condition. You just like that person based off the condition. That's it, right? And being delusional and what it could be.
The aesthetic.
And so you tend to lose yourself in that dating
Phase.
in that dating phase, because you want so desperately to be with that person that you just, well, I'll just go with the flow, or I'll accept the fact that you don't talk to me that much. I'll accept the fact that you only want to see me at night.
I mean,
I'll accept it's all real.
That is so real.
I'll accept that you will only, you see me out. You don't say nothing to me, but after, hey, what's up?
You said, well, hey, what's up?
Now, you lose yourself because you're so caught up in this delusional state of what it can be, of wanting to date the potential of that person.
Yes.
That now you got the damn uniform on. Where's Waldo? All this mess that has been created to hide you, you're hiding yourself. This is not what you're in alignment with. This is not what you're supposed to accept from anybody. No man, no woman, whatever.
Ever.
But we do.
Yes, we do.
We get lost in that because I'm like, the potential of us together.
Yeah, the potential.
But this person is showing you no red flag. Did you come with the uniform on too?
You came with the uniform.
Right, because they just as lost. Everybody got the uniform on. And you sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. You know, I can change that person. I can
do
them.
something to change.
You know, we done all did it somewhere. And if you haven't, come talk to me so you know you can get on this podcast and tell us how not to do it.
Please come, because we have all pushed over the boundaries. We've all pushed our boundaries, even when we know we didn't want to do that. We know we didn't want to be there, but we have all not practiced healthy boundaries when it comes to getting lost in someone else.
Because we're not taught
healthy boundaries.
I'm just learning about healthy boundaries maybe about 6 years ago. I started learning about healthy boundaries, but implementing healthy boundaries. All of this is tied into Where's Waldo.
It definitely is, because, I mean, all of it has something to do with you losing yourself, with getting lost in literally everything, because a relationship comes with all of the feels. When we start dating someone, all of those feels come up. Like, it's like, oh, love, oh, we're going here, we're going there, we're doing this.
Truth Tribe, are you guys talking about boundaries and that it's okay to set boundaries, whether that's within your relationship, work, society? You got to set boundaries in society.
Yeah,
right?
You do have to set boundaries.
You know, maintain your independence, you know, communicate openly.
Yes.
You know, when setting your boundaries, it does not mean that you are a bad person. Let's put that out there right now, because for a very long time, we think that you're a bad person. No one's going to like you because you said no. Or you're like, I'm not going to allow that in my space. You're not going to talk to me like that. You're not going to manipulate me, gaslight me. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to touch my hair 24/7. You're not going to ask me a question about, oh, you have so many different styles. You're not gonna, all of those things, we need to be honest and forthcoming about how we feel. It's okay to say, this is how that made me feel. I didn't like that. I'm practicing too.
Right, exactly. It's okay for us to practice healthy boundaries. I think people associate being nice. Oh, because I allow you to do this to me, that makes you a nice person, or that makes you a good person because you allow me to do whatever I want to do with you. That's very unhealthy. It's okay for us to say no, and it's okay to feel confident in your no.
Right.
That's a part of setting boundaries. That's a part of growth. Yeah. And the person asking you for it, if the person that's asking you for whatever it is and they're still in your circle, you may need to reevaluate.
Yeah, this is calling things out. We Truth Tribe, we want you to really assess the people that you are around.
Yes.
Okay, because you have to constantly do that, right? So you can be found and seen and heard, right? You don't want to be Where's Waldo. You don't want to feel like that.
No, you don't.
My hand was still in the
air.
It
was still up. Life, do you have something you want to say? You have something you want to share with the class?
Can I say something?
Please, I'm sorry.
There it is.
Stop it.
There's a Where's Waldo moment when we're at work. You know. You know the answer. You know you got a good suggestion. You know you got something creative to say. You know. But you go, I'm sorry. Can I say something?
Can I please say something?
You might as well put the uniform on.
Y'all, we'll get y'all suited up.
Right. We got it.
We got it. To remind you of who you are. To remind you that you're not lost in the chaos. You do actually have an identity. You have a purpose. And you do actually know where you're going or where you're headed.
To piggyback off of that. Embrace your heritage. You were talking about that.
Yeah.
All of us got the uniform on.
Yeah.
Because our identity in culture is lost. Our identity in community is lost. Our identity of growth and development is lost. We're trying to mimic too much of what we see on social media. We just got to get back to center. Tired of wearing this doggone uniform.
Right. My head hot.
Mine. Friend.
My head hot. Friend.
We took a break and I was in there sweating because I'm having hot flashes. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Look, my head is hot. Oh, squirrel. We can't help it. Me and Fred, we see stuff and stuff be so funny that we just got to call it out because we are no longer choosing to wear the uniform. Okay, we know our identity. We know who we are. We know what we're going to stand for. You know, yes, does it take practice? Absolutely. We have to practice all the time. Yes, we were saying we got caught up in work. We get caught up in relationships. Okay, yes, we did. But we're standing on truth and we standing on business.
10 toes down.
Right.
10 toes down.
We practicing over here.
Yeah, we practicing over here. Yes. I have to say this because it's on my spirit.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is in the same realm of Where's Waldo. And I heard a podcast talking about this.
Destiny
Snatchers, Destiny Stealers.
Yeah, maybe Destiny Stealers.
It's
really
something
good.
else. We're thinking the same thing. Yeah, but you guys, you should be so confident in yourself and being grateful for who you are that you should not want to be somebody else. Because you can find yourself in a situation where you're trying to live out someone's destiny or purpose and it's never been yours. You have your own destiny and you have your own purpose. You have your own calling. And just trying to live someone else's out is just, isn't that Cain and Abel and one of the brothers killed the other brother? That Cain and Abel?
Was it? Sorry, guys.
Where God, you know, he was just very, very jealous, basically, is what I'm getting at. He was jealous of his brother because God saw favoring him. What's for you is for you. You will never be able to live out someone else's purpose the way God intended it for them. And so please do not get lost in someone else's purpose.
Yeah, that is real.
And just stick with yours. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Stick with your own purpose. Stick with it. You know what God is telling you.
And it ain't what God is telling you ain't what he told somebody else for their life.
Right.
You know, it's because you don't know what they had to go through.
Right.
You don't know what they had to go through to get to wherever they're at. And so, you know, take some quiet time to yourself to get your relationship with God in order instead of looking at someone else thinking that that's your purpose too. So that's
prioritize your self-care to find your purpose.
Oh, come on. Yes. Prioritize your self-care.
Right. To find your purpose.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of great stuff we talked about, guys. We were high level. There are so many different directions we could have went in today about Where's Waldo.
Yes.
So many stories to share.
Yes.
You know, Monday has a wealth of stories. I have a wealth of stories. You all have a wealth of stories.
And where is your story?
We want to hear
yours.
It. Right.
Yeah.
When did you feel that you had a Where's Waldo moment? I mean, do you want the outfit?
I mean, you can have it.
Do you want it? Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be going through it right now, you know, and anybody that is trying to create a Where's Waldo space or situation or environment. Cut it out.
Yes.
Because it's so many of you all are trying to create it. Because you're not dealing with yourself.
That came straight from heaven.
It sure did. You know what? Because I felt that one.
I did too.
God is tired of it. Like, seriously, stop trying to create scenarios. Stop trying to create situations where you're dimming the light or you're creating a moment where that person is lost. Lost in their way of thinking, how they move. Like, that is not your responsibility. That's not your job duty to come into this world and create that type of chaos to where a person feels as though, I don't know who I am anymore. I'm lost. Yeah. If you're a business owner, don't set that up in your environment. Don't create that space.
Come on.
My space at my company, Lighthouse Solutions, is ingrained in my values. This is how not to get lost. You have to create values. And the first value that we have is human first. Right? Mm-hmm. Human first. Mm-hmm. I just want to know what you're going through. How are you? Right? Mm-hmm. You got to stay in alignment. You got to have a process in place. You got to have some type of order, because if you don't have order, you don't have a process, you'll have this uniform on 24/7.
Yes.
It is hot.
And it's hot. It's hot. You don't want to be sitting up in the summer sun like this. Also with your friendships.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't lose who you are in your friendships. No. You guys, I'm just going to have to call it out. Stop making people feel as though they don't belong if something doesn't align with you. You should be able to accept someone for exactly who they are. That makes them feel like they are in a Where's Waldo type of situation in their friend group. Like Life and I here. Mm-hmm. I'm so grateful for her. I feel like my head crooked. But she's so gentle with me and letting me know, like, hey, just, tilt your like, oh, okay. She didn't say, damn, you sitting up here every time and you got your glasses, like, not like that at all. She's got my back, and I'm very, very grateful for that, and so if you're in friend groups where you have someone that is making you feel like you're losing yourself because you don't conform to fit what they want you to be like in your friend group, you might need to reevaluate.
Very good call out.
Yes.
Because it's happening in a lot of friend groups.
Yes.
And you feel as though you don't have a voice or you're not seen. And it's a lot of cattiness. And, why joning on me? Why you trying to make fun of me?
In front of this dude.
I'm too... Right?
In front of that.
Why you always got to do it in front of a guy?
What are y'all doing?
What does that mean?
Yeah. You guys, don't get lost. If you feel at any moment that you are not appreciated in your friend group and that you feel like you're starting to conform to what the group is and it doesn't feel comfortable to you, don't become Where's Waldo. Do not lose yourself in that relationship, in that friendship. Do not, friend.
Because I was like, you about to say something good too.
I
was waiting. I was like, go with it.
Come on. And ladies, don't get lost out here trying to be all you can be in the army of that man, doing things that you would not normally do.
Come on now.
In a relationship because you just want to be with them. Or even fellas, you ain't got that money to take her out every week. If you don't have that money or whatever it is that she's asking for, if you don't have it, be honest with her. Let her know up front if you do not have it. Don't you get caught up in a relationship with a woman or if you know that calling and all of that is not your jam, tell her that up front. Hey, I don't like all this calling. I don't talk to nobody that much. But don't be lying now.
Friend hitting some stuff.
You know what I'm saying, friend?
Always stressing is start expressing your needs and your wants and be open about it. And wherever it lands, at least you're honest.
Yes. Open communication is important. And we talk about it all the time. But you guys, I'm on a lot of, I get on the dating sites. And all I see on there is communication. Communication is key. Communication. And another thing I do see is just be yourself. Well, okay. And so we're talking and saying all of this, but we don't even do that.
Right.
You're not even projecting what you want. So how can you expect to get what you want if you're not even doing what you want?
Right.
You get back what you put out. And if you're not putting out that energy of communication, and you I want to communicate, and you quiet, like that doesn't
make sense. When I see them on the dating apps, because I'm on them too. I be on them dating apps sometimes. I don't live here. Look, I don't live here though. I'm from somewhere else. If I see that communication, I promise you, I swipe to the left.
Me too.
To the left. It's not real. It's not. You're not telling the truth. Seriously. When I see open communication, I
done spoke to you and you ain't said shit yet. All you had to say was, look, I'm not interested. Anytime I see just be yourself,
that one too,
I will get mad at that post and just delete the app. I'm done. I can't. Well, who are they being? Who are people? The thing is, when you say be yourself, are you referring to you want me to be who you want me to be? Is that what that is?
Yeah, you want me to put the uniform on. You got it in your closet waiting. Baby, I want you to wear this tonight.
It looked just like you.
Right, it looked just like you. Because I'm creating a scenario. I'm creating an environment that you can't find yourself in. Get the hell out of here. In case y'all don't know, Life of Monday, we not putting up with this.
Do you think we came here to play around?
And then I'm not. Stop setting the stage for that play called It's Time for Me to Get You Lost.
Yes, we'll get you lost today.
Get you lost today.
We're going to get you lost today. Ooh, look, I know it's...
I can't because it's too many energies walking around here. That's their mission statement. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get you lost today.
I'm going to get you lost today. It's Friday. You ain't got nothing to do. We're going to get you lost today.
We're going to get you lost today. Stay away from individuals that pride themselves in that mission statement, because we all have personal mission statements.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They may not tell you what it is, but trust me, trust their actions.
Yes.
Their actions will speak louder than words.
Yes.
Next thing you know, there's Waldo. Where's Waldo?
There's Waldo.
Oh, that right there.
Yes, friend. And so you guys, I guess some ways that we can not be lost and not find ourselves in a Waldo situation are practicing healthy boundaries in relationships. Knowing who you are before you enter into a relationship. Both of you need to know who you are and respect the other person. If they're telling you who they are. If I'm telling you who I am, respect that. If I'm showing you who I am, I can't be anything else. I can't be who you want me to be. So practice not only setting boundaries, but accepting the boundaries of others. That's one for relationships.
Society.
Yes.
Celebrate your identity.
Yes. Celebrate your identity.
Especially my little girls, my teenage girls that find themselves in a school that's predominantly white and you don't want to wear your natural hair.
Yes. That's real.
Because of the energy. Celebrate your identity. And that's just on every level. Yes. Celebrate it. Embrace it.
Yes. So yes, definitely in society, know who you are,
right,
and be confident in it. Especially as a young Black boy or girl.
Yes,
you are valuable. You are our future. And I know that's, I believe the children are our future.
One thing that I teach kids in my classes when I do teach, I always say, do you believe in the all? People are like, yeah. Do you believe in Mother Nature? Yeah. Well, the most disrespectful thing you can do is not show your God-given talent and not show up and show out.
Yes. And on your jobs, Be confident. Be confident. You're not an imposter. You know who you are. You know what you either went to school for, or you know what your God-given skill is. Stand up in it.
Right.
Girl, that's a those is from the South. Stand in your truth.
Stand in your truth, okay? Stand in your truth. Challenge stereotypes.
Oh, okay? Yes.
Don't let societal expectations define who you are.
Stand true to yourself. Like,
you are stand up in it. Right? Bray had to stop herself and say, wait a minute. Wait. Okay.
I'm sorry. Stand 10 toes down in your truth.
If you got to put that a part of your mantra every day, I'm standing 10 toes down in this, okay?
That's right. If you're from the South, even if you got to stand up in it.
Stand up in it.
That's what it is.
Line dancing.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. Okay.
Advocate for yourself.
Yes, exactly.
No matter how uncomfortable it may be, how scary it may be, you have to advocate for yourself. Fran and I can talk about a lot of stories on how we've had to advocate for ourselves. And it's scary, but only you. I don't know. I was about to say only you can prevent
horse fires.
I'm ready to go. Talking about only you can prevent forest fires.
Ready to turn into smoke. On next episode.
It's my mind. I was like, because only you can prevent forest fires. Mom, it's my mind.
That's okay, friend. Girl, that's okay, friend. Because only you.
I paused. I was like this. Only you. You guys understand that, okay. Today was a great topic. It was so important to talk about Where's Waldo. We got the costumes on. We're standing on business over here. We want to make sure that our content is relatable, that you can understand it, be a part of it.
Yes.
We love you guys. Truth Tribe.
Thanks, Truth Tribe, for listening to this episode of Don't Shut Me Up.
We are so glad you joined the conversation. Now go out there, truth tellers, and make some noise.
Also, make sure you subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of your favorite streaming platforms so that you will never miss an episode.
That's right, friend. Truth tellers, your voice matters. Show us some love with a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify so we can keep this conversation going.
Listen, we know you like to gatekeep the things that you love, but don't keep us a secret.
Hello.
Let your friends know about this podcast because it will help our tribe grow.
Until next time,
stay bold
and speak up.
And don't forget, silence is not an option.